You're listening to Business Daily from the BBC with Ed Butler. There is a saying, apparently, in the marinas of Florida and Nice these days. There are two kinds of people, the haves and the have-yachts. As the super rich get ever richer, the number of dollar billionaires has exceeded 1,800 in the last year. So do the size of their boats, it's said. The world's first billion-dollar yacht is apparently under construction as a boat race of a different kind is hotting up. Bigger, faster and ever more luxurious. To find out more, I visited London's inaugural yacht, jet and prestige car show in the company of Oliver Holroyd Pierce of Yacht Investor magazine.
Well, there's just an array of exhibitors from the world of yachting, prestige cars and private jets and helicopters. It's really a sort of beautiful tie-in between the wealth owner who would have the yacht and then all the luxury assets that he'll have under the same roof.
Well, the event is housed in a former dockyard adjoining the City of London here, and it features dozens of exclusive corporate stalls, many of them showing off models of dazzlingly high-end boats and seacraft of all kinds. What are we looking at here, Oliver?
This is Fincantieri Yachts, and they're very much a leader in yacht building. What they're displaying is a model of one of their recent builds called Ocean Victory. Super luxury yacht, and they're hoping to attract clients with the beautiful styling that they've got.
It is a thing of extraordinary beauty, perhaps 3 or 4 levels high. You can see 2 or 3, I think, swimming pools at different points on different decks. A gorgeous pointed prow, which I'm sure Leonardo DiCaprio would lean over with great gusto were there a film to be made around this. So this would be hundreds of millions of dollars investment, this particular boat, right?
Very much so. I would expect it to be, for a purchase price, around $350 million.
I was now glancing around me to see if anyone looked ready to pull out their checkbook. But the trouble with billionaires is that they're not always keen to discuss exactly how they're spending their dosh. Hi there. I'm from the BBC.
No, thank you.
No? Okay. So, spurned by the direct approach, I tried the next best thing, speaking to someone who does deals on behalf of the rich. So I'm now standing next to Fraser Yachts, one of the display companies here. I'm with Martin ten Holter. He's a broker for the company. Who do you generally represent, Martin?
We represent clients worldwide. Russians, British clients, American clients, Chinese clients.
And a growing number of them.
And a growing number of them, yeah. Especially the Chinese are coming on slowly, but gradually they are getting into the yachting. So
these are super yachts.
These are super yachts, but in the last couple of years we have seen what they call not mega yachts, but giga yachts. And these giga yachts, they go from 90 meters to 140, 150, 160 meters. First we sit down with the client, we ask for their needs, where do they want to cruise, how many people, what's the budget, do they want a fast yacht, do they want a displacement yacht, do they want to explore, do they want to go places, do they want to Northwest Passage from around America.
Yachts that do the Northwest Passage now?
Yeah, that's obviously global warming is a bad thing, but the positive thing is that you can do the Northwest Passage now.
With your super yacht, and there are super yachts doing that.
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't need to be an icebreaker.
No, you don't need to be an icebreaker anymore. Just pick the right season and you can do this wonderful trip by yourself.
Martin van Holter. Feeling like I'd broken the ice myself, I then landed an invitation to an exclusive reception, complete with canapes, champagne and an operatic aria. This grand event was aimed at so-called family officers, people hired by super-rich families to locate and negotiate the acquisition of top stuff. Yachts, for example. Neil Richmond is one of them.
We will arrange anything that is legal for the client, and we will go out of our way to make that moment special and do whatever we can. It is luxury beyond what is off the shelf. It's beyond what a 5-star hotel can offer in the finest suite. It is made for one individual person or individual family, exactly to their preferences.
What are super wealthy families looking for in a yacht?
Well, very large yachts. They are already nowadays over 100 metres in length and might accommodate 12 guests only, so it's very spacious, very luxurious. Would have a helicopter or probably 2 helicopters on deck and a crew of 40 to 60 crew. looking after perhaps one family.
How much does a yacht like that cost?
Well, we can be talking about anything from 80 million to 300 million pounds for a 100-metre yacht.
So up to $500 million.
Yes, that's correct, yes.
And how many of those deals have you done?
Personally, I've been in the industry since 2003. I used to work in a single-family office in Switzerland for some years before coming back to London.
You see, I'd never even heard of this term of the family office, but clearly it's a very bespoke trade, isn't it?
It is, absolutely. The family office does deal with all the family issues, from the investment side to the legal side, and it's a way of, for many, gaining access to better pricing on banking.
It seems a little unfair, doesn't it, that the super rich get better rates?
Well, I don't really see it that way, because we deal with a lot of expenditure for the families, and we see clearly, especially here in London, how much people spend on anything from a yacht to interior fit-out to hi-fi systems and luxury jewellery and food. So it is spent, it goes to companies which are local, and it goes to employees that work for those companies here in London and all over the world.
And a fair bit of it also goes to people like Neil, presumably. Not being super rich himself, but serving the super rich clearly can have generous rewards. On the other hand, yacht broker Martin van Holter told me, with so much riding on an individual yacht sale, this existence had its challenges too.
It can be a bit stressful, indeed, whether you sell or you don't.
Months of schmoozing lead to nothing.
Yeah, that's your costs keep going. You have to do your flying, traveling, wining, dining, entertaining, advertising. I think the main thing is there's nothing better than a repeat client. And you can only deal with a repeat client if you've served him right.
Do people come back for 2 yachts sometimes?
Yeah, or 3. Yeah.
Blimey. Staying afloat comfortably with the world's super rich yachtsman.